My first speech said good morning, but it's a little past that, so I'll just go on by saying, Madam Chair, Mr. Mayor, City staff and councillors, General Issues Committee, and fellow citizens. Thank you for your consideration today. My name is Michelle Chin. My family has lived in Ward 13, Dundas, for over 10 years. My presentation today will be from this perspective. I like to assess projects against the concept of a complete community, a healthy, sustainable community where people of every age and ability have the opportunity to live, work, and play within their own walkable neighborhood. The built environment of a complete community is people-oriented. Unfortunately, current urban development seems to be more suburban and car-oriented. Good public transit is people-oriented and an integral part of a complete community. Hamilton's Vision 2020 talked about changing our mode of transportation, about developing an integrated, sustainable transportation system for people that is environmentally friendly, affordable, efficient, convenient, safe, and accessible. About encouraging a shift in personal lifestyle, making transportation choices that enhance health and fitness. Vision 2020 recommends getting away from the sedentary, single-occupant car way of life. But the existing transit system does not serve Dundas well enough. A typical bus ride from Dundas, requiring a transfer via downtown to a final destination, can take well over 90 minutes door to door. It can also be pretty darn confusing knowing whether to get on the 5, the 5A, the 5C, the 5E, or the 52 bus, and when exactly they might arrive. Am I going to be late? So, to save time and for the sake of convenience, most of us hop in our cars instead, if we can afford to own one, and if we're able to operate one. Many of us in Dundas are guilty of this. We are part of the problem. LRT could make us part of the solution, making it easy for folks to do the right thing. I am one of the sandwich generation. I have both teenage kids and elderly parents. I'm a wonderful chauffeur. I can drive my daughter to her high school on the mountain in 20 minutes, saving her 70 precious minutes in the morning. I can drive my aging parents to their appointments, even run a few errands of my own in between. It's easy. It's easier. But think of the kids, the elderly, or those with limited mobility that have no chauffeur, no car, who must defend for themselves and rely on the existing bus system for their day-to-day. They need safe and accessible, convenient and efficient transit that is also simple to use. I'm still relatively young and healthy and have a car, but inevitably one day that will not be the case. I hope then that I will be able to use the LRT. I hope I will still have the independence of travel via good public transit. LRT scores points on accessibility and independence for the greater population. It is better for the environment. It leads to economic and urban revitalization. Can we afford to turn our backs on this opportunity? If we are planning a growing brand new city from scratch with this kind of population, transit infrastructure would be an obvious part of the equation. Most people think Dundas has very little to gain if LRT goes through. Dundas is the westernmost end of the lower city. Our downtown is 3.5 kilometers from McMaster, which is a 45-minute walk, 15 minutes by bike, or minutes by bus. An LRT terminus at McMaster University, so close to Dundas, is a tremendous opportunity for our community. I hope that you move the environmental assessment forward, and I hope you move the LRT forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Any questions for Michelle? Seeing none, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Councillor Vanderbeek, did you? I apologize, I keep ignoring you.
It's okay.
Councillor Vanderbeek has a question for you.
It's okay. I don't have a question either, but I do want to thank you because you're from my ward, and there aren't very many people here today from my ward. So I appreciate you coming in and giving your presentation, and as always, it's good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Alain Bureau, followed by Dr. Linda Lukaszek.